Hello, welcome to my tutorial on Go connections. Alright, to start, White is taking up the corners, and I am surrounding him. And so, uh, he's going to start moving towards the middle, and I'm going to try and take up the walls. And so, to prevent that, he's going to try and push me back, get more space that way, but I'm going to defend. The knight's moves are the best ways to defend because now he can't get across. If he tries to go behind, which he will in a second, I'll be able to do a 3 around him and take him out, threaten him. And so now he's trying to connect the top, so I just easily block. And so now he's attacking, so I do a 3 around him. He's going to attack on the top, but I can take him out. He's going to threaten, and I have a full line, and I can attack on the top left very easily. Alright, so I'm going to focus more now on the bottom right and towards the right wall. And so I attack the top and just defend, try and connect the center. He's trying to connect his centerpieces to his right, but I do not let him. So this is alright, how I have so much pressure on all my pieces, uh, because I have a lot of focus going on towards the right, and I can spread out towards the top. He'll be fairly weak. He doesn't go to the left of the piece he's attacking right now. He doesn't want me to create a line or a chain, which would allow me to procure the bottom right. And so he attacks the right after he attacks the left, and I protect the weaker guy. Alright, now he's attacking the bottom left and the very left. I can protect him, and fairly quickly, by either going down or diagonally upright to connect to the group above. But I'm going to focus on that right wall. There's a lot of space up there, and I don't want to drop it. And so now I'm going to focus on that left wall and the bottom. So first I'm going to connect this guy to the center because there's a lot of space at the bottom, and so I want to defend it. Now I'm going to connect my left wall guy to the left and get that wall. Alright, so now that I have a lot of the wall, I'm going for that corner. I could connect them, but it's that wouldn't be as safe because I would lose that center guy, and that guy is helping me keep them disconnected, so they can't make an eye. And so now I can just I can focus on those points where they're about to make an eye and prevent it. Alright, so he's about to make more eyes. He's got a little diagonal thing going. But I'm just going to focus on keeping that bottom. So I'm going to play a little bit defensively. And now I played a little bit diagonally so I can connect my left guys to those bottom guys. Alright, those black pieces are about to die. They only have 2 spaces left, and so he's going to try and procure them. So I have knight moves. It's a knight move away from my last piece I played, and it's a knight move away from my T, so it's going to be very hard to overcome. He tries to attack it, and it fails. He tries to attack it from the other side, but I just move down, hoping to connect to the right side, but he doesn't let me. Yikes. So I just prepare some eyes, but he doesn't like that, and I have 1 space left before those 2 pieces are dead, and so I just protect them. I can make a second eye very easily with any of the left wall. Alright, so now he's attacking those center pieces towards the bottom. So I have to think of a way quick to get out of this situation, and I can go right where he's making an eye. I was going to be able to threaten those 2 pieces, and so he knew right where to stop it. And he wants to connect those bottom pieces. So I stop his eye, and I have to attack to protect those 3 pieces on the left. So first you see that I can make an eye with those pieces I just connected. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out here, hoping to connect the top to the bottom. He doesn't like that, but now I get a lot more of the corner, and it's gonna be very hard for him to stop. Alright, I have two options. I can either go in the middle of where he last went and that second to last place, or I can go in the place before that and create a 3 to stop it. I just went right here. It gives me more of the wall, and so it's more easily procured. And so he wants the wall, and so he's tacking on that side. He's gonna go and try and still make an eye, but since I have an eye first, I have a lot more power, a lot more influence over that spot. And so now that he's connecting his pieces, I'm gonna try and make 2 eyes out of the bottom. Alright, I've separated his pieces from the bottom left, and he won't be able to get in. Alright, here's my chance. I got 1 eye. I got 2 eyes, yes! Alright, so this is the smallest amount of pieces you need in the center to make 2 eyes. That's 10 pieces. It was supposed to be a lot more difficult than it looks, because usually people stop it and right away. He's got that piece on towards the right that could come down, and he's got that piece towards the left that could come through the bottom. He's even got a piece already there, and he didn't even connect it. So that worked out for me. Now I have 2 eyes. That little spot is invincible. I'm gonna start attacking with it. I can go to the. I want to go up. I want to go right. I won't be able to get very far without taking out his pieces. But since the bottom is pretty much mine, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the top. Alright. He knew I could attack right there. But I can also attack up here and then move to the right. Alright, so I want the top to myself. The top right corner is going to be harder to get, but as I get the top, I might be able to connect it to the left. That cross is still not connected to anything, and I don't want it to be left alone to die. Alright, if I didn't move there, all my pieces would have been separated, and it would have been pretty ugly. Alright, this one piece has 2 ways to connect to the rest of the group, so he's okay. I would try and separate the top left and the bottom, because these form a lot of eyes at the bottom. I don't want them to be permanent, and I don't want to have any permanent eyes at the top to connect to the bottom. But I'm just going to go for the top right corner and keep preventing him from making any eyes. So this was the crucial spot. If he had this spot, he would have been able to make more eyes, and it would have turned out ugly for me. And so he wants to disconnect this one guy I just made, but I can't let him do that. So I have to protect this guy that I just placed up there. He's all alone. He's gonna be easily attacked. He's very susceptible to a piece right above him. And my guys on the left, they are starting to be susceptible to white. Yeah, white I mean. Alright, I have 2 eyes at the top. The corner looks like it's mine. It's looking really good for me at the top right. Alright, now it's definitely mine. I can just focus on attacking the left. And so, he might get this one guy and that'll be 1 eye. But I'll be able to keep on attacking. What this move does is I prevent him from separating my pieces, because he really wants to attack the guy to the left of the one I just placed. If he gets a piece right there, then he'll be able to attack it and put a piece in my eye, and then my guy will fall apart. So I can't let that happen. Alright, looks like I have a couple of eyes going for me. All I have to do is get this corner and I'm good to go. Alright. The best move here, I need to save this left side. He's falling apart. I can make a couple of eyes, but it will take some moments. Can you see how? First I take out this guy. He doesn't want me to connect all my pieces and take over that corner. But then I move here. This allows me to go just to the right of it, and I'll have 2 eyes. I'll be able to go just to the left of where I went last on that upper part, and all my pieces will be connected, and I'll have 2 eyes. It'll be fantastic. Alright, since he decided to go here and not separate my guys, I can connect them. Yes! Alright, he's trying to disconnect my right side with my invincible side. but my invincible side is too strong. So I just go right here. This allows me to get more time. What I mean by time is like he'll be playing pieces while I be attacking. And so he wants to attack on the left, I can just take him out. That was easy enough. Alright, my invincible side needs to stay connected to the right side. And so I'm going to bring this guy down. If I do get the right corner, it'll be really easy to make two eyes. And I won't have to worry about anything. So he's really trying to separate my invincible side from anything. So I'm just going to go right here. Alright, now he's trying to make an eye, so I have to block. And this part gets tricky. I don't want him to make an eye at the top left. That would be the worst. And so this is what I mean by time. I gave myself some time to attack the top. Alright, now I have a true eye. And I just need to make one more on the right corner and I'll be able to survive. And I have to prevent him from making an eye over here. Otherwise, he'll be able to connect all the way to the bottom and around my invincible set. And I don't want him to do that. So now he can't make an eye without taking one of my pieces out. So it's going to be very difficult for him. Alright, I have to try and save that right side. That is going to be a pain. The easiest way is to connect my invincible side, but he's not going to let me do that. So next I have to try and take out those pieces. So I go here and I get one of them. He wants to keep me out of that top right to try and sanctify some eyes, but I'm not going to let him do that. I am going to let him have one eye, but that's it, nothing else. Alright, I'm also going to protect my eye. Yikes. I've got one false eye and one true eye. I have to attack towards the bottom or I'm going to die. Now, why can't he just block me off and go right next to me, under me? Because I'll go in that little white square towards the bottom, and this will prevent him from making a true eye. So he has to go there, and then he has to go to the spot that I just went in. And so he can't make a true eye. He's only got one square left in the middle. And so I'm going to attack it. He filled it in. It's going to be a little bit harder to attack him now, but if I go down, if I go up here, I'll be able to separate him from the rest of the guys, and he doesn't like that. But at the bottom, I can attack right here. He doesn't have any space to attack me with left. If he tries to attack down there, I'll still be able to attack, and he still won't be able to make any eyes. I'll still have one eye, and I'll be able to attack the top right. So it's going to take him a lot of effort to do a little bit of work. So he blocked out that possibility. And I blocked him out from the top right. And now I can protect the top. I have two eyes. He can't do anything about it. And so he just passes. And I try to instigate him, but he doesn't do anything. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you keep your pieces connected. And good luck out there.